Have you ever seen another carload of passengers in the fifth dimension while riding the Tower of Terror? Here is the weirdest Tower of Terror glitch ever reported according to the towersecrets.com web host Mandy Bore. I have ridden it enough times to encounter some fascinating glitches, including arriving at the drop shaft with the lights on, and encountering another carload of passengers at the fifth dimension scene. And that ride still surprises me every time I visit it. However, in the comment section, JB argues, well, I am not doubting what you saw. I do find it highly unlikely that it was a single occurrence. If it did happen, the reason is that the ride system inhibits the vehicles at load from being dispatched until the vehicle prior is halfway through the fifth dimension. If you look at the load, you will see a small panel to the right side of the door's car lift, depending on which lift you're on, that has a single green light. The light is usually off until the vehicle is nearly fully loaded, then becomes solid and ultimately flashes. The reason is that the operator is unable to dispatch the vehicle until the vehicle prior has cleared halfway through the fifth dimension. The ride safety system physically prevents a vehicle from being dispatched prior, and in no way can two vehicles be dispatched at once. However, I personally wonder if Mandy's ride car was briefly paused 2/3 of the way into the fifth dimension. Notice that JB mentioned until the vehicle prior has cleared the hallway through the fifth dimension, and that Mandy looked behind her where she saw another passenger car emerging from the show shaft. This dynamic makes the fifth dimension glitch surprisingly possible in my opinion. I can see an instance where a car briefly pauses before entering the drop shaft due to an elevator lift delay or someone slowly unloading in the previous car, and that it is likely in the moment where you and it's very likely in that very moment you can see another car falling into the fifth dimension. I find that anything is possible when it comes to complex ride systems. Even a microsecond delay can make for some really wild experiences. And in my case, I found myself waiting for a solid minute before backing into the unloading bay from the drop shaft. It was rather strange hearing all of the ride narration finish while sitting in the dock. Even the service ride car's emergency lights, even the ride car's service lights turned on, which really weirded me out. Later, I found out that the ride car before us took a long time to unload. Well, I talked long enough, and if you hope to see a Tower of Terror glitch for yourself, be sure to check out Nick and Shannon from Ear Without Travel, who can book you a stress-free visit to the Hollywood Tower Hotel. The affiliate link is in the comments below. And with that being said, be sure to smash the thumbs up and subscribe to Tony Hotel for even more Tower of Terror content, tidbits, and trivia. And we will see you in the next video. Woo!